Hi everyone. I hope everybody had a really good snow day today. I know I did. The first question that I want to answer is from chapter 5 and it asks if we are free. I think that we are free in that we have the ability to make choices. We choose what we eat for breakfast in the morning and what career that we want to pursue. Living in America especially, we have more freedoms than people in some countries. Obviously, we do not have the freedom to go out and kill someone or steal, or we'll go to jail and lose our freedoms. But I would hate to live in a state of nature type of society like animals do. Even though we could do anything we wanted, we would constantly be afraid of our lives or our homes because people could take those away from us at any moment without consequences at all. Also, morals or punishment can hold us back, but if we truly want to do something, nothing stops us. For example, if someone is going to shoot another person, there is not an invisible force that keeps them from pulling that trigger. They're still going to pull that trigger. So, with all that being said, I think that we are free. And the next question is, if God knows the future, does that mean we truly have free will? Is foreknowledge compatible with free will? Knowing what is going to happen does not mean we are preventing or causing something to happen. I know the sun is going to rise tomorrow. I'm not causing it to rise or stopping it from rising because I know it will happen. Also, if I put my little cousin's favorite food, chicken nuggets, in front of him and then put broccoli on a plate in front of him, I know that he's going to choose the chicken nuggets. Knowing his choice ahead of time does not prevent my cousin from making that free choice. It's the same thing with God. God is still letting us have free will even if he ultimately knows what is going to happen. And the next question is from chapter 7. It's number 1, and it says explain and examine Rawls' objection to consequentialism outlined on page 86. The definition of consequentialism is, quote, the doctrine that the morality of an action is to be judged solely by its consequences. Rawls argued that this idea leaves out justice. He said that maximizing the benefits for the majority can happen only at a terrible cost to those less advantaged. He said that we must always think of those less advantaged if we use the theory of consequentialism. Because of his views, he is often called a liberal. An example, or I think an example of consequentialism or utilitarianism would be how the healthcare system used to work in America before Obamacare. The very poor were able to obtain healthcare through the Medicaid program. Those who had been employed by companies providing healthcare benefits were able to obtain healthcare from their work. However, the millions of Americans who were self-employed, underemployed, or with pre-existing conditions were considered uninsurable. They had limited options for obtaining health care. And this is especially true with people that had pre-existing conditions. Although the majority of Americans were able to obtain affordable health care, many fell through the cracks by no fault of their own. I don't think there was justice there, and I think that's the point that Rawls was trying to make with his objection to consequentialism. Thank you guys for listening.